Hi Aries, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Excuse me. I want to start out with saying that I'm going to have a competition or a draw where you get the chance to win a personal reading with me for free. I'll tell you all about it at the very end. So if you're interested in that, just look at the reading and then just leave the video on, and I'll tell you how to participate in having the chance to win that. So I've decided that I'm gonna do a bonus read with love. So single people for love, for Aries, for the month of April. What can we tell them? Love for the month of April. This is specifically if you're single. Love for Aries. First card out, No Place Like Home. That's really beautiful. Starting with 3 cards here. What else for Aries, please? Love for singles for the month of April. Loyal Heart. That's really beautiful. 35. And final one. I'm just going to go deeper here into this energy and just clarify. So this flip button come out. It's a peace card. It talks about peace coming into your life. There we have it. And a change in the wind. This is really beautiful. So No Place Like Home. That's very much about like finding, if you have felt like you've been out of sorts or out of place or not really feeling where you fit in, and when it comes to relationships, like maybe not finding that real relationship, or real, but like maybe not finding that where you feel like you're with someone where you truly can call it home, where you sort of land in their presence, you land in their energy, and vice versa. Like it's so much about like feeling like the other person is perfect for you, but it's like it's what they bring to the table that makes it feel like you can be exactly who you are, whatever like what you're bringing to the table. How much of you can you just really allow to be in the other person's presence? So No Place Like Home. 50, this is also about like overcoming obstacles. Like something has come full circle when it comes to obstacles. And so if there's been like hardship in your relationships leading up to this place, that has come full circle now. And you are, either you have just, it's a singles read. So either you have just found your person, or you're really, really close to finding this person where it will feel like, like it's just like a feeling of finally a place where I can land. Like I can move in here and I can stay here. Like that type of feeling. We're gonna clarify it and go deeper. Loyal Heart, number 35. So Loyal Heart is all about, I love this image because it's like, okay, we found a like-minded person. We found a like-minded owl. So this person has also done their fair share of personal growth. So this is not probably going to be no offense, but this is probably not going to be like a 21-year-old. This is going to be someone that's lived a little bit of life. And even if they are really young, they are sort of the old soul. So you're meeting someone that has also a lot of growth, just like Aries, like you have been around for a bit, to the point where we have grown into wisdom, not knowing, like knowing and intellect and all of that. That's really beautiful. But I find that people can read and read and read and get a lot of knowledge. But there's something completely different when you get into your wisdom. Like then you've been around for a bit. You know what I mean? And so has this person. And you both have crowns. Like there's something about like feeling very, probably very comfortable in your own skins. These are two people being very similar in the fashion that yeah, you're just both very confident within yourselves. And 35 there, we add those up. We have a number 8, which is power and strength, and it's bringing your person to life. So that's really, really beautiful. And loyal heart is just all about the loyalty. Like you find this person who's really loyal to you and loyal to what you want on your path. I just there's also this big egg there. I was brought back. Sorry, I was going to move on, but I was brought back to this card. A little bit more to say here because there's this big egg, which for me represents potential. Like there's so much potential for love here. So maybe this like initial meeting with this person is like, if you question a little bit if this is your person or not, like I feel like you're gonna at least feel like there's so much potential here. And the love heart that sits outside of that egg, the egg could represent Easter. Like it could be actually around Easter that you're actually meeting this person. But like there's so much potential for love. Okay? And then we have a change in the wind, for sure. So we have so much wind here today. Like it's so windy. The electricity in the house and like I had to wait for a bit before I started to record this because it was just not catching up. Like whatever I tried to do on the internet, it was just, it would be glitches here and there. And so it interrupted the video. And so like there's a lot of wind. And for me, wind is change. And this is called a change in the wind. And I just feel with this, no place like home, a loyal heart, like finding that person that's like really true and loyal to you as they are true and loyal to your dreams and to your visions. Like this is not going to be a person that comes into your life where you need to put your life on hold or put your dreams, like they think that your dreams are out of proportion or like they can't be with you through that time of a wish you have or whatever. This is like someone comes in that completely supports what you're doing, and vice versa. You feel maybe for the first time, Aries, that you really want to back someone else up. Like it's not all about you, it's about the other person and what you can help them with that, which for the both of you it will lead to a lot of change here. And 12 is masculine. Like that is a lot of change, and it might feel a little bit like up in the air in the beginning. We're going to clarify this and see exactly what it's about. But it might feel like a little bit up in the air in the beginning. But we have 12, which is masculine energy. And it's all about like organization, structure, planning. Like if we just stick to that masculine energy, like everything's going to work out. It's a little bit windy. It's a little bit of a storm around you. But like, with that structure is all going to be good. So we want to clarify this no place like home. I just adore this image. Just love it. A little house in the middle of space. Can we clarify there's no place like home here for Aries, please? For love. Find balance and release. Okay. First we have this one coming out. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is everything starting to like move in the direction of what you want. So like I said, if this been a stagnant situation for you, maybe you felt like it can even be like you had your home or you had your place where you just love to be. You're just missing that person. Still at that final touch, like icing on the cake. Like you feel pretty settled with everything else. You just want that person to, go for walks with, have that dinner with, have a like to just share your life with someone. If this is like if you don't recognize that, it's like, oh my God, no, I'm still looking for my home. I look for where I fit in. I look for this is where, like, when this person comes, there's a lot of momentum that's going to pick up speed, because it feels like they're just so right there with you on your path. Like they're just, it's not like you're dating or seeing or like meeting yourself, but it's almost like you're going to start to laugh at the, like, oh my God, do you really want to go there as well? Yeah, I've always dreamt about going there, like going to this different country or go to this, see this place. Or it can be like similarities, like, are you telling me that you were there at that exact time? And it would be like similarities, like at that exact time, I was there as well. Or at that, it's like your paths are so similar. It doesn't mean that you're similar as people, but you have lived a lot of similar life. And so it feels like you can so connect with them and they can so understand you as you can understand them, because it's like so many similarities. And around whatever you want to do, it just feels like just coming together with this other person, it's just going to pick up momentum really quickly. Like stuff is going to get moving really quickly. And I just, if there's like, you've been dreaming about going overseas or going somewhere on vacation, but you always have that feeling like I don't want to go alone, or not even like it will not be the same to go with your friends or something like that. Like you just want to have that person to go with. And then it's like, and you always been looking at that house, but you didn't really want to buy a house on your own. You just sort of waited. You wanted to have like someone to buy the house with. Maybe you want to have a dog, but you don't want to have a dog on your own because it's like too much responsibility to be just on your own with that dog and blah, blah, blah. Like it's just that, and then when that person comes, now you have someone to go on vacations with. Now you can get that house and now we can get the dog. So it's like a momentum is being picked up, and like a lot of things are going to just start to fall into place, because it's like, it's almost like you just waited for that person to come in, and as they come in, things are going to get moving. Okay? And then we have release. So I feel like with a little bit of this, and we have the fine balance here as well, it might be a little bit overwhelming in the beginning because Aries, you have just come from a place where we have 50. So 50 is like, either it can be 50, like you're just turned 50 years old, like it's a big, or it has been like a big event in your life where you just feel like you've just found your place. Does that make sense? You've just settled in with yourself and settled into the point where you've gotten quite comfortable with your routines or with your, like for me personally, if I were to like give you an analogy here, I have I've been single for a long time now, and I just have, you have certain TV shows you want to watch, and you have certain routines on when to do meditation, when to, you just get your schedule, like you have your own schedule. And if I'm thinking about like allowing, I don't know how that sounds, but like allowing someone else into my space and into my routine, it messes, like, I'm like, wow, they better bring it. Like, it's better be someone that's worth messing up my schedule. Do you know what I mean? So there could be like certain things that you feel like you have to maybe compromise with a little bit and put your own literal stuff to the side a little bit. Like we have to release both. I feel like it's both. You have to release the past. We've come from a 50, which is like we've overcome obstacles. So if this is like, it doesn't necessarily have to be that we've had a tough ride like in the past when it comes to just relationships. It can just be your life leading up to this point. Like there's been a lot of trials and tribulations, and you've been feeling maybe out of sorts for a while, like feeling like you don't really know where you belong, because this No Place Like Home is very much about finding your place in your life, finding where you fit in, finding your heart's desire, finding where, and that doesn't necessarily just have to be with relationships. That can be like, what is your purpose? Where do you fit in a friend circle? Where do you fit in a family situation, like your extended family? Where do you fit in when it comes to jobs, when it comes to like how you spend your time? Like it can be so many different areas where if you're like, numerology wise here, 50 is all about like, okay, you've overcome that now, and you've started to find this place where you just feel for the first time perhaps ever that you just, okay, I'm starting to settle in. I'm starting to find my way. And it doesn't matter if you're 25 or 75, like It can just be that you're just landing. Okay, it's starting to make sense. Life is starting to make sense. And we've come full circle here. So like the lessons are over in that sense. But when you've just come from that place where maybe for a long time it has been a struggle, for maybe you've been single for forever, maybe just, or you've been dating a lot, but like never really finding home. When this person enters and we have a change in the wind here, like things are going to pick up pace really quickly. And even though it's something you like, even though it's something you want, it might mess with your order a little bit. And it might mess with like you've been single forever, or even mess with the fact that, are you telling me that there's not going to be one single argument here, or one single, like, am I not going to have to sort of state my case in this? Like, I believe in this. And they go, yeah, sure, of course, it makes all this sense. You know, like, what do you say? Usually I have to sort of really explain myself or almost defend myself why I think those things. And you're telling me like you're right on. Are you just trying to say that now just like to make me happy? No, it's been my thing for like the past, like, it just feels like they really fit you to the point where you're like, something's fishy, but it's not. You're just not used to it because it's so comfortable and things are going to pick up speed really quickly. So with this release, it's very much death leading to life. This is almost like you can breathe again, but we need to let go a little bit of the past. Like, you're not in your past anymore. Your life is not in your past anymore. That is over. And we have death leading to life. Like, we have a big transformation taking place here for you, Aries. And I love how 13 there is divine feminine. So we have 12, which is divine. It's actually not divine masculine. It's masculine numerology wise. And 13 is divine feminine. So it's like, it's a play on the masculine and feminine here for sure. Okay. And then we want to clarify the loyal heart. The loyal heart here. What can we tell Aries about the loyal heart, please? The singles love. Wow. It's just such a gorgeous relationship. Like, this is just gonna, like, this type of love, look at these. You've manifested them. You have manifested them. And of course, every single person on this planet has manifested what they have around them, the relationships that they're in. But you have literally, with this number 1 here, with the manifest card, it's like you have been thinking about them, maybe on a day-to-day basis. Like, you've been thinking about how it would be to be in a relationship. You've been thinking about thoroughly, like, what is the kind of relationship that you would really, really love to have? And it has gone from the non-physical into the physical. Like, it's happening. It's new energy, it's new beginnings, and you're manifesting this relationship. You're making it happen. And I love how it looks like a love heart. And we're manifesting. This is not it's not showing a car, showing love. Together with blossom. And this is what I mean. Like, we have a big potential here. So I don't know if you're meeting this person and at first glance you might really like them. You might be really fond of them. You might really think that they have great values, and like and the conversation is really effortless, and it's like it's smooth and it's easy, you know, it's just nice. But perhaps because it's a blossom, it's gonna pick up pace fast. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have a change in the wind, and so it's going to pick up pace fast. But at the very, very early stages, it just feels like maybe you consider them to be a friend at first glance. You may not like. It might not be love at first sight. It might be not like so passionate that you think that you understand that this is it. This is him. This is her. You know, this is. But you might feel like you're really intrigued, you're really interested, and you really like their company, and you really like yourself in their company. But soon, and we have a 20 there, so it's the 2.0 version. Here's the upgrade. Soon that's going to blossom into something really, really fruitful, something really amazing. And we have had the change in the wind here. Let's see what that is about. change in the wind. What is that about for Aries, please? I'd like one card. Daydreams and decisions. Okay, so this is not necessarily about like you coming together and there's a lot of change, although I feel like there's a lot of change when you come together. This is with the clarifying daydreams and decisions. This is you, this is you manifesting them into reality. And there is a change in the wind right now. It's literally so windy outside. There's a change in the wind here. Like the change is you actually going from thinking about them, dreaming about them, wishing to have a relationship, and here they are. The change in the wind is the actual manifestation. But then I want to still add, like, there's going to be a lot of momentum that's picking up speed. It's like a year from now, like you're meeting this person, and a year from now, it's like you're looking back, and a year from now, it's like, can you believe it? Like a year from now, I was sitting there alone in this little tiny apartment, something like that. And then look at us now. Here we are, we got a house, we have a dog, we moved overseas. It's like, it doesn't say, I don't get that. I don't, like, I'm not being given that. I'm just saying, I'm trying to put in stuff like, in a year from now, it's like, you can almost not believe it. The big change that has taken place. So the biggest shift for you, the biggest thing is that we actually go from the dream about the person to the actual person is the biggest shift for you. So probably has been a long time coming that you have been single and you've been wanting this relationship, and here they now are, and that's the biggest thing, to actually have the non-physical turn physical. I'm going to move this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you for your love story for singles for the month of April. So if you're interested in that, we have 2 links to that. One is Vimeo on the bottom in the description box, and the other one is to buy me a coffee, which is a donation site where you don't have to get the extended. You can actually just go there to support the channel. And I want to now tell you about this little competition. And I was thinking about how can we spread our love into the world a little bit more because of things going on right now. And I figured if we sit in meditation, or you just quiet your mind for a little bit and just send love and gratitude out into the world, it's going to be that much better in no time. And so I have a question for you. Can you sit in meditation and just think of your loved ones, or think of something that you're just so truly grateful for? In the heart of hearts, like you're so grateful for it. Or you just feel so much love around it. To sit for like 3 to 5 minutes. And then tell me about it in the comment section. Something you're grateful for, or something you feel love around. If you don't want to be that private or personal, just write something like I'm in, and a couple of hearts or whatever. And to make me understand that you want to be a part of the draw, because not everyone wants to be a part of the draw, and there's going to be other comments out there. So just make me understand that you want to be a part of it. And then I'm going to draw the lucky winner, or I'm going to get some help from Spirit to draw the lucky winner on the 14th of April. So I will announce the winner then. So if you want to be a part of this, just write something in the comment section. And let's send some love into the world. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Take care.